Hey guys, so I know it's been a while since I've posted on this channel, and that's for good reason. That's because I had to take a step back, and I realized that the game that I was creating at the time was way too niche. Um, Nobody could really relate to it, at least not without reading an entire 300-page book. So, with that realization, I scrapped the old game. One shard is now no more. And instead, I've pivoted. I've used what I've learned from creating that game to create what I believe to be a much more relatable and honestly a lot better game. The new game is called Dystopia Earth 2098, and it is set in a futuristic Earth. The year is 2098, and there is a lot going on. Uh, a megacorp has changed the world by trying to fix it and failing epically. Uh, and instead of having all these crazy races like the Chaturanga Knight or the Credora or whatnot, which were fun, uh, we boiled it down and took a step back a little bit. Now, in this new game system, you're a human. Uh, you can continue the path progression of being a human, or you can choose from two other progressions. You can choose either magic or tech, and you can mix and match, so you don't just have to stick to one linear path. This new system is a lot cooler. It takes some of the old mechanics and brings them from one shard into Dystopia, but it's its own game entirely. The cool things about it, you can create your own magic spells on the fly. Magic spells are completely customizable. There is a list of universal spells that have very specific effects and whatnot, but for the most part, you create your magic entirely yourself. You do it by unlocking elemental categories such as fire, earth, wind, lightning, and even more niche categories like blood, chaos, light magic, and you form those spells into whatever you want on the fly. If you have access to the elemental category of fire, you don't just cast Fireball. You can form that spell into whatever. You can use it to create Fire Bullet. You can create a flaming sword. You can also use it for non-battle purposes. You can use it to light the way. You can set things ablaze. You can warm your comrades in a cold night. It's completely up to you. You can increase those spells by adding magical charges, but there is a caveat. With magic, it's basically a universal wild magic system. So every time you cast a spell, you have to roll what's called overload. And if you fail your overload, you start to mutate from the arcane energy. And that can show in multiple ways. Using the fire example, if I cast a fire spell and I fail my overload DC, I may myself be completely engulfed in flames. Or maybe your blood starts to boil, or something along the lines of that. There will be a um, table, a roll table, and there will also be GM's discretion. On top of the magic, there's also tech that runs most of this world. And with that come tech augmentations, where you can augmentate your body with new technological upgrades. Uh, Not only can you upgrade your body with these augmentations, but you can also upgrade your augmentations using modulars. Same with magic. Every time you use one of your augmentations, you have to roll an overload. And if you fail, instead of mutating, your augmentation might break down or it might scar you permanently. Sometimes, in the worst case scenarios, it might even fuse to your body, making you more machine than man. Now, if you don't want to branch off into any of those categories, there's also the choice of just staying human. In the human categories, you can gain access to what's called luck. And luck is a stat category that you can use to add to any roll. It's basically a universal bless if you've played D&D. Whenever you use luck, you add your luck stat to whatever roll of your choice, and you can use that as many times a day as you have points in your charisma modifier. So if you have a +5 in your charisma modifier, you can use your luck stat and add whatever that luck stat is to a roll 5 times per day. Uh, there's a bunch more that goes into it. The lore of this world is pretty interesting. Again, it's a futuristic, dystopic Earth, and it's a mixture of magic and technology. The whole point is to create your character as you see fit. There are no classes, there are no races, it's just the 3 categories, and you get to mix and match. That being said, with magic and tech, if you mutate too much with magic, your body will start to reject technology, and you'll either become hurt if you already have augmentations built in, or you just won't be able to install any new augmentations. Same goes with technology. If you have augmentations and they start to glitch out too much, or if worst case scenario, they start to fuse to your body, they will start to reject the arcane, and you will either not be able to tap into magic, or whenever you use said magic, you'll get hurt. Again, just a quick little update right now, nothing crazy. Not even really going to edit this, so sorry if I stumbled. But the new GM's Tavern is now going to focus on Dystopia Earth 2098. ONESHARD was great, it was a lot of fun, but it just wasn't working. So, that being said, we pivoted and we're going to continue and progress with Dystopia now. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will post actual update videos soon. Again, I'm not very good at editing, I'm not very good at recording, but I'm going to try my best. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and hopefully I see you guys in the comments, and you guys can let me know what you think. And who knows, if you guys drop some really cool stuff, I'll add it in, and I might even list you as a little co-creator. So, hope to see you guys soon, and hopefully in Dystopia Earth 2098, you will survive the divide. Hope to see you guys in the comments.